Thank you for your call. Adam next, listening in Batesville, Arkansas. Hi, Adam.
Hey, my question was, is there sin in heaven because Satan thought he could be equal to God and he got casted out, and he also goes to and fro from heaven to earth. So I was wondering, is there sin in heaven, and if not, how did that even happen? How did Satan have that opportunity to be able to even think something like that?
Well, look, heaven is a person as well as heaven will be a place, which is to say, heaven is a relationship with the one who knit us together in our mother's womb. So my Father, I say, is in heaven, although when I say that, I'm not talking in locational terms, I'm talking in relational terms. Why? Because my Father died. And therefore, he is no longer one who possesses physicality. His body has been buried. But the non-physical aspect of his humanity is in relationship with God. And so that is, again, a relational way of speaking as opposed to a locational term. Now, Satan, in the same way, fell out of a relationship with God. And so the metaphor is such that we say he fell like lightning to the earth, or he fell from God's favor. These are orientational metaphors. If I say that someone is raised from the dead, it doesn't mean that they levitate. It means that they came back to life. These are orientational metaphors and should be understood in that sense. And the Bible uses phenomenological language, it uses anthropomorphic language, and if we don't read the Bible in the sense in which it's intended, then the Bible is going to be nothing but nonsense to us. So the thing that we know for certain is that in the new heavens and the new earth, there will be no more death, mourning, crying, or pain. We will no longer struggle with the problem of sin and Satan, for Satan will be separated from the presence of God. So right now, we're separated from the presence of God in the sense that there's a veil that separates the habitation of God from the habitation of humanity. But when Jesus appears a second time, that veil will be removed, and then sacred space will fill our place. God's place and our space will be conjoined. In the other sense, Satan will be in another dimension and no longer be a threat to us, no longer be a tempter to us. The problem of sin and Satan will forever have been resolved. So in the new heavens and the new earth, there will be no sin. And in the same sense, before Satan fell, there was no sin in heaven or in that relationship with God. And that is what we look forward to in the future as well. I've written about this in some detail in a book called Afterlife. I find out what the Bible says about heaven, the hereafter, as well as near-death experiences, which are a popular phenomenon by which people are setting their sights on heaven.